Tumekuwa na mkutano hapa sisi na ndugu zetu viongozi, waheshimiwa wabunge na wazee wa jamii. Tumekaa kutoka kaunti ya Isiolo na Wajir kwa sababu ya masukosuko ama rabsha ambao ilitokea kati ya kaunti ya Isiolo na Wajir hivi majuzi. Na sisi wazee wa hiyo kabila mbili ama kaunti mbili tukikuwa pamoja na waheshimiwa wa Wajir kaunti, Isiolo na hata Marsabit, tumeamua ya kuwa hii vita ya jangili, hii vita ambao haitakuwa na mwisho kwa wakati wowote, hatuungi mkono hata kidogo. Na ile resolutions ambao tumefikia kwa hizo mkutano ya leo ni ya kuwa number 1, hii mambo ya hasma ama vita isimame mara moja pande mbili yote. Hii ndio resolution ya kwanza. Ya pili, wazee na waheshimiwa kutoka hizo makaunti ya Isiolo na Wajir na hata ndugu zetu jirani wa Marsabit, tutapanga mkutano ya kukutana na watu wetu na kuhimiza ya kuwa lazima tuwe na usalama. Sijui labda nyinyi hamjui, kabila ama hii watu wa Isiolo na Wajir tuko na uhusiano wa miaka mingi sana na tumeishi kwa muda mrefu kwa amani, lakini inaonekana ya kuwa kuna wale ambao wamechochea ama shetani imeingia kati yetu, mpaka watu wanauana bila kujali. Leo hatusemi ni nani mwenye makosa, ni nani ambao ana haki. Hakuna mtu ana haki kuua mtu binadamu hata akiwa na makosa gani, labda ipelekwe kotini na uawe huko. Kwa hivyo hii ndio ile resolutions ambao tumefikia. Nafikiri mwenzangu Dr. Abdullahi pia ni kiongozi kutoka Isiolo ataongea. Tunaambia watu wetu wa Wajir wawache, wasiwe wanalipisha kisasi hata kidogo. Wangoje, tunakuja, tutapanga tarehe. Hii ndio ile message ama ile habari ambao tunataka kupeana.
Na ningependa tu kusema ya kwamba sisi tumekuja pamoja watu wa Wajir na Isiolo ili tuimize amani. Sisi tunakuwa na uchungu sana. Jamii ya wafugaji wote katika Kenya wako na shida ya kuuana, na ni watu ambaye wanasema wako na shida ya maendeleo, wako na shida ya kila kitu, na hao wenyewe ndio wanauana. Our appeal ni ya kwamba watu ya Isiolo na watu ya Wajir ambaye tumekuwa na amani muda karibu mwaka 25 sasa, lakini juzi ilikuwa na furugu kidogo, na tunasema Mheshimiwa Hassan na Mheshimiwa Kolosh walifanya kazi mzuri, lakini sheitani yako kazini kila wakati. Sasa kwa kile ambaye imefanyika Jumatatu, tunataka kuapili kwa watu yetu yote wawe na subra, wawe na amani, wahakikishe ya kwamba sisi tunajaribu kusuluhisha hii maneno, na tunaomba ya kwamba serikali ina kazi na ina jukumu, lakini jukumu kubwa iko kwa viongozi na wazee wa hiyo ardhi. na sisi tungependa kusema ya kwamba sisi kama wazee na viongozi wa Isiolo na Wajir tunataka kuchukua hiyo jukumu kuhakikisha ya kwamba kuna amani baina ya Isiolo na Wajir, na pia kuna amani baina ya Isiolo na Garissa ambaye ni mbaya kidogo kwa wakati hii na ambaye tunataka kusuluhisha, na tunataka kuhakikisha kwamba Northern Kenya mzima tuwe na amani, because hii ndio kitu muhimu ambaye tunataka kuona kama viongozi. Hii ndio sababu ya kuwa Pastoralist Parliamentary Group wanakuja pamoja ili waweze kusuluhisha shida ya wafugaji wenyewe.
Our discussions centered around what the two chairs of the two counties have just talked about. We are so much pained by the happenings between Isiolo North and Wajir West. As leaders, just like we said before, we will repeat and repeat again that there is no cause, there is no need, absolutely, for our communities to continue fighting over nothing. We want to urge the communities living both in Wajir West and Isiolo to forget about these useless killings. It will not solve anything. And start embracing each other and living in peace. We have agreed as leaders and elders that very soon we will talk maybe tomorrow or so to the leadership, provisional administration of both sides, the Ministry of Interior, and organize meetings at the grassroots, specifically on the two sub-counties, that will bring warring families and elders together, that will iron out the issues that they think is the cause of this problem. But meanwhile, as we do that, we want to send an appeal to our people that we cannot continue killing each other. This must come to an end. Whatever underlying issues that are there will be sorted out between government and community leaders in the soonest time possible. And as we prepare for those meetings, we want to urge the communities both in Wajir West and Isiolo to live as they used to live in the last 25 years. There is no new development. There are no new communities in those boundaries. They are the same people who embraced each other for the last 25 years. They must continue embracing each other. So this is the center of our meeting, what our meeting centered through. We are so grateful to the elders and their wisdoms and experience specifically on how conflicts between these two communities has never risen and how these conflicts used to be addressed. As leaders, both from, I can talk on behalf of my colleagues from Wajir and Isiolo, we are determined and prepared for whatever peace will take us. So we want to request our communities to please stop these killings across board.
I want to add my voice to what my colleague and our elders have said. I'm Hassan Oda, Member of Parliament for Isiolo North, and we have met here together with our elders as members of Parliament. This is continuation of a meeting which we had with our CS Matiangi as leaders from Isiolo, Wajir and Garissa last month. We are pained. You know, when our people fight and kill each other, any life that is lost always pains us. And most of the times, innocent people lose their lives. And as leaders, we have responsibility to come out boldly and stop any further killings. We have sat here, and this process, as I have said, is part of continuation of what we started last month. We were able as leaders to sit with our counterpart from Garissa, and we said that as far as Isiolo and Wajir is concerned, we shall take it up. So we have members of parliament from Isiolo, the three of us in the National Assembly. Our senator was also to be with us, but because she's engaged in important matters in the Senate, she could not join us. So we want to commit ourselves in terms of ensuring that we bring our communities together. We discuss and resolve issues that are causing the problems. We shall go to any length to address all the underlying issues. But I think the bottom line is these two communities have lived peacefully together as neighbors for the last 25 years. We are aware, and we have to say this, there are forces which are undermining our efforts. And we want to put them on notice that they will not succeed. We had a meeting 2 months ago, facilitated by two of us, along with the county member of parliament from Isiolo, and we agreed on a number of things. And we want to emphasize to our two communities. We agreed that each and every one of us should live peacefully in their respective areas without transgressing. We also agreed that should there be issues that require them to visit each other, it has to be done in following laid down procedures and protocols. But I think the message that we want to send to everybody, all the stakeholders in peace process, is we want our people to live peacefully together as neighbors, and we want to discourage any kind of attacks. It's unfortunate that a process which was to take place today, where the two county security committees were to bring together elders, has aborted because some people have decided to carry out some attacks. We want also to encourage the government agencies on the ground to make follow-ups and help us to deal with these people who are behind this. But as leaders, I think there is no any other way. The only way that the path that we want to follow as leaders is a path that will restore peaceful coexistence as neighbors. We didn't choose to be neighbors, and that will be there. It has been there and it will be there. And therefore, as leaders, we want to send a message that we are committed to make sure that no more death takes place. We want also to urge the government security organs to be more serious, because we urge them to deploy enough security and enough police officers to police the border. But unfortunately, attacks are happening when we have a lot of police officers along the border. So they have to take their work seriously, so that those who are undermining our efforts will not have their way. Thank you very much. And I would like to thank our elders, Dr. Wako, and also Mal Ibrahim, for their wisdom and for also their encouragement. This is a process we have started. I'm sure we are going to broaden it. We shall bring in all other leaders from our counties and also other neighboring counties with whom we share common ecosystems, so that we want to see a peaceful northern Kenya. Our conflict is something which has happened recently. I'm sure with our commitments, we shall be able to resolve our issues.